How do we guard ourselves against wire fraud? Where is the weakest link? Welcome to the hottest topic to hit not only the escrow industry, but also the world financial industry since the economic crash. Wire fraud. One moment of inattention, and you may make that dreaded decision that can cause you the loss of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Let's just talk about wire fraud that is close to home, your real estate transaction. The client is closing the escrow and needs to deposit the final funds. The escrow company sends out wire instructions to the client or through their real estate agent. The hacker intercepts the email containing these wire instructions and substitute their own instructions, directing the funds to their own account. The client does not know of the hack and instructs their bank to wire per the instructions that they received straight into the hacker's account. By the time the client realizes that the escrow company never got their money, those funds are already broken down into smaller amounts and sent all over the world. The money is lost, the clients have a nervous breakdown, and so does the escrow officer. So who is doing it? Thanks to the internet, the news has blazed through the hacker circles that the American escrow industry has lots of money coming in and out of their accounts on a daily basis. Find a way to hack into their system and divert those funds and you hit the mother lode. So fraudsters from all over the world are parked at our doorsteps waiting for a chance to slip in. Who are their intended targets? The buyer, the seller, the escrow companies, even the lenders. Anyone who sends or receives money by wire is a target. How do they do it? Funds are diverted when fake wire instructions are given and received. Like all communications in this tech age, these instructions are usually given through email. So fraudsters then are looking for the weakest link. Whose emails are readily hackable? Whose emails are not secure or at the very least encrypted? What are the best practices? For the consumer, do your own best due diligence to verify the funds are being sent to the correct escrow bank and the correct account number. Call before sending and verify those account numbers. Do not trust, verify. For the real estate agent, use a private domain site to host your emails, preferably one that has encryption capabilities and which would be then much more secure. For the escrow companies, install encryption services and secured email platforms. Decrease the chances of interception by bypassing the real estate agent and providing the wire instructions directly to the client. If your client wants their proceeds in a wire, make it a procedure to call the client directly before confirming their instructions and before wiring to them. Do not allow clients to change their wire instructions right before closing. And under no circumstances should the escrow company take any instructions for a change of wire instructions via an email request. Maybe it's time to go traditional. Maybe it's time to send in cashier's checks instead of having the funds wired in. But if that's the case, at least give it 2 weeks to let the checks clear. Reconcile trust accounts on a daily basis to immediately catch any discrepancy. Slow down. Do not allow the client to rush you. Mistakes are made when we are rushed. Be sure you read through my article for examples of wire fraud. Finally, there are many things that we can do, but it takes each one of the participants in the transaction to do their part correctly. Any weak link and the chain can be broken, and Mr. Fraud will step in. This is Juliana from Viva Escrow, and I am here to keep you posted.